Hello. So, I do not know why I'm doing this. This is a game called Multiple Broadcast. It's got quite a few sensitive subjects to talk about. Very fun game, though. Because session advice is thought about some very sensitive subjects in a way. Also, I have played this game before, but it's that fun I am playing it again. So, without further ado.
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Dream, but it's spelled out. It's fine.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Hi, David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry, it's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens.
Fade out. Lovely offers by Bobby New Panny.
Right,
Okay.
look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left. These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. There your
Alan,
pick any three,
Beardsley,
into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front
and
again.
Johnny Hamsleys.
Right, the tapes are loaded and we're all ready for when we get to the first ad break. That's great. Any second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes, mate. It's election night, so all eyes are on this room. We do not want to get fired.
By the way, I probably won't be speaking much.
One with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Okay, I probably won't going to speak much, just because there is a lot of talking in this game as a very storyline-based game. I'll talk a bit, but yeah, I'll try and speak as little as I can.
Nice.
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be to throw the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys honest Andy's totally
I have been good.
and corners the flowered market.
Just been very busy with a few things. How have you been?
Celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic...
Right, button
That's
2
all coming up on
in
tonight.
3,
National
2,
Nightly News.
1. Lovely, mate. Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes. Here it
Thank you.
comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for Advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have...
No, I think this changes because I've had a lot kind of going on.
But have
But
yet to appear publicly. However,
hopefully it'll be able to zoom a bit more now.
Right, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the
Good enough,
clock.
Dave.
to hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
And 3, 2, 1, advert.
This game is called Not for Broadcast. It's a very heavy story-based game. It's a lot of fun.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with
A
anything
lot
else.
happens. It's got a lot of like whiplash with what the hell's actually going on. It's so much
I'm
fun.
deeply uncomfortable
It's
with
probably one of my,
American friendship.
you know, I would say it's my favorite story game. It's just so insane.
Made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple
Like,
cameras.
I
to
have
keep
played
things
this game
interesting.
before
A lot of
once,
it's down to
but I
personal
found out
taste, but
it's
here's 3
got
good rules of thumb.
like 14 different endings.
Try and keep the shot on whoever
So
is doing the talking.
I want to see if I can get some
Don't
more of
stay on
them.
the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting.
But basically, this is the news. I am lively editing what's the news. What I show on the news affects the entire game.
Stick to these rules and you'll be fine.
Each
It's not as complicated as it
segment
sounds. You've seen
has like
programs
5 or 6 different versions on it. There's so much effort put into this game. And there's 3 DLCs, I think.
Stay ahead, mate.
It's a lot of fun. I really like this game.
From the break, quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get
our
ready to go to
Hollywood
Megan on
reporter,
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to the
go to
Shotbox
Blunderclatch
films
on screen 3 when she says his
joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among
Switch to
the
2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was
Yes.
a true
His
story.
name gets even better, I'm pretty sure.
For a love that
Been on that
surpasses
show a bit long.
Shut up, Dave.
for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So
I think it is
if you're
actually,
not doing it
like,
for the awards,
it was made in the
what is it that
UK.
drives you?
I'm not sure. I think it's like based in, like, it's all of Europe, I think.
Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the
I'm
difference.
supposed to be a janitor.
I do it for the people that
I just supposed to be cleaning the office, and now I'm just doing the news. He just didn't show up for work. He's lazy. Actually, Dave's actually also.
And today, of course,
He doesn't shut
we're in
up.
for some real change.
Not at
it
the start,
looks like,
anyway.
in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right,
around
they've
the
swapped the
country.
shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is
Okay, I will check in 2 seconds.
humanity's very
Actually,
survival.
must be last
Exciting
past
stuff.
1 o'clock, I think.
Let's take a look. Exciting stuff.
Right, where the fuck's my phone?
Cool, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that.
Okay,
It's more
so it
interference
is
going on.
3
It's a
a.m.
bit
for me.
trickier this time, mate. Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or
Ah,
hold
yeah,
down your
more
middle
interference.
mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
Nolans, we mustn't. Think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
Jubbly, mate.
For you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
But I didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Right, now let's match it back by
How
going
dare you
downwards.
say I should be asleep?
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
Stop it all.
Probably should try and fix my sleep schedule at some point, but it's fine.
We have to ask ourselves.
I'm not working tomorrow. I don't think. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
I'm gonna be honest, some stuff that happens in this game is so funny, it's so difficult to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm, and you'll
Hey, A plus.
and if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you've got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen. Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
Steel. Shares that are steel and a deal. We got those shares. You want crazy? We got crazy. Crazy Neil's got crazy deals.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
Running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Cut to the outside broadcast. Oh
Go
shit,
for it,
he's
Pat.
pissed. Get ready to bleep.
Well,
I
thank
don't
you
actually
for
think
coming, and, well, where do I start?
the
What a day!
ad broadcast I change. But that's just for me, I believe.
Southern bastard trick they had against us, but you.
So the volume is like, well, I can hear from that screen. So I think I can hear them twice.
Sorry
Oops.
about that. I've had a couple of celebrations. Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebrations. Coarser than a granny's
But I turn it down because it's
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
Look, to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating?
just a heads up. Apologies if I don't
Throughout
read
the
your
campaign,
chat
you've
quickly.
heard me
It's
say that
a
Advance
bit.
are not a political party.
I tried to use the bleeps.
That's what you have when things are going well.
God, shut
When
up,
the
you.
country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team.
Back to who's
A
Fuck's sake.
team that can change things.
Stupid, this makes it so much difficult to try to keep
Today
an eye on
is day
chat.
one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide.
Perfect.
And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyard.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance. And our apologies.
I might have had, it's been like a month since I played this game last.
Got that bleeped out for
I'm a
you.
bit rusty.
If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
Leave me alone, Jeremy Donaldson.
So, as the
Oh yeah,
country braces itself for new
podcast is called Jeremy
That's all
Donaldson. I think that's like a
this
UK
is
politician.
Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow.
Not actually
with
sure.
full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for all the help, mate. I've got to go.
Call times are on the board.
Oh, I can't hang up and leave. Oops.
Oh,
I didn't know I could hang up and leave.
Just some weird
Kind of feel bad now.
Dying now or something.
you should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for
I'm gonna
a
hang up
No,
and
take
leave.
a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Well, Jeremy Corbyn, but it is like based off politics. He's like an extremely extremist version. So, I am Jesus. Hey, all of us the words are censored, and the fairness for the show adequately. Well, I think I done better than adequately. I see the generous bonus. I am broadcast 4. Well, there I thought I was happy, but apparently no. So Advanced likes me, and my boss likes me. Oh, also, like, half of this game is unfortunately like a text-based thing, kind of like break it up. And the stuff I do in this does impact the rest of it as well. Although for this, I can get your input, I guess. So, you arrive home to find posts on the map. More, well, I cannot speak for you. Most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One that, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it. Okay, yeah, I kind of wish just English politics at the moment, yeah. A form for the new advanced government asking for information on all its citizens. The first page you've filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston. They've used, what the fuck's the word? Names that a boy or a girl can use, and then they don't. You'll say it's like, when referring to your spouse, your partner, it says they, it doesn't say him or her. Yeah, I'm the same as a character. I'm the same as Alex. The education to you complete. The period of mandatory. Starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself, be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orient yourself in the new workplace, with remnants, again, with friends about old jobs. What one do I choose? But that's I kind of wish my stream delay wasn't so insane, but I don't know how to, like, fix that. Reason. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've taken home confidential information. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up the violation. You recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague you won't tell anyone, or report the violation to your supervisor immediately. Okay, these really, like, this first bit doesn't really matter to the actual game, I don't think. I don't know, to be honest. This bit I didn't really understand, I just thought it was kind of filler, mainly. A couple of things affects your wealth, but you know, nothing. You can get your children to be killed from this bit, which I think is kind of funny, which I might do. Recommend and support and recommend it's reported. Question 3. An entire department is fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you head up a sideline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the change of colleagues, leave work early and head home to see your fam. Well, I would highly actually recommend getting this game, as I got it on CD keys for like a £5 for the first 2 DLCs as well. is definitely worth it. I should play full price. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's an annual company barbecue and usually family provided. You're looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family. Washing your hair that day. You'd go if you're free, wouldn't mind missing it, or been practicing with your co-workers and think you'll win the talent show contest this year. If it's me, I would not win a talent show contest. Talent contest. Why am I saying talent show contest? Oh god. I am very intelligent. Yes, I've never had any issues with it. But fair enough. Is like, yeah. Grow a food, but am I missing? Yeah, that's actually what I would do. Especially for God's sake. You have a life successful career now about to retire. You list your achievements and all the good memories you've working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you face while working there, or refuse to attend. That's like such a power move though, isn't it? It's like you've got a retirement party and Kai's like, nope, I'm not going. I'm done with this company, I'm screw this. Good memories, yeah. If it was me, realistically, I just wouldn't go. In your spare time, you like to relax alone doing things like listening to music or making models, attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in, encourage people to support your children at the hobbies, or play in your local sports team. My PC crashed, but I got it back up to the point we were, and just kept on going for a wee bit more. So apologies about that, I will try and get it fixed next time. No issues at all happened here. Certainly not. No, I am the tech guy. It's just I haven't had time to really look at it. I've been busy with things. And I don't have the money to get like compressed air or anything yet. I am even more broke-ass poor than I am in this game. It's your choice. Kids or relax at home. What would you do? Or do you want me to just choose a random one out of those two? Yeah, no, you're grand. No rush. So I don't remember there being this many questions. The ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of daily grind, exploring some unfamiliar and discovering some new experiences and challenges. A structured day at a theme park, bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family, or a romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. Oh, and me, I'd try and bloody find a cave. There's not really many caves here on Ireland. Not that I know of, anyway. Oh, apparently there's a pyramid in a fucking forest kind of close to where I live. So, I'll check that out, maybe. If I remember. Exploring. Got that. And most important, the government keeps people safe, free, happy, or equal. Equal. It's interesting. Okay. Thank you for your collaboration. Advanced knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. I sign my name. Family matter. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favourite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the guilty face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let him in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm sorry for passing in like this so late, Alex. Chris stammers, but I need a favour and you're the only one I can ask. No problem, what's going on? Or are you okay? Should I go get Sam? Warning, the choices you make in this bit of it does impact some things. Yes. Kitchen. Okay, I don't like the sink. I put away your bloody dishes. My god. Okay, no one looking at it. Yeah, the sink is not nice. I do not like that. My god, graceful. The way I look at those cupboards, it's really. Going on. You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bullshit. You've never seen Chris this agitated. Oh, thank you so much! I did not know there was music that played when that happened. Thank you so much! You're awesome! That's my first ever donation. Thank you! Well, I mean, amazing to know that the alerts work and stuff as well. Thank you so much. You never seen pesticide. Well, dude, thank you so much. I should do that later, so I will. Not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money precisely, but they can afford it. People like me, we're going to lose everything. That's awful, but I'm not sure how I can help. You're always the well-off one in the family, or I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't seem so bad. Thank you so much. Yeah. His eyes flashed dangerously. You can't possibly be that naive. They're taking whatever money they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. Look, that's not why I'm here. I need to borrow your passport. My passport? What for? Or, my passport? I can't give you that. It's illegal. Because if you remember, during the acceptance speech of advance taking power, whatever it was, they said they took away all the rich people's passports so they can't flee the country without first paying up. So they don't have their he doesn't have his passport and take it away. Illegal to give passport. They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so this is PC now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before I freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Okay, I've still upstairs in the safe. Let me go and get it and you can take it. Or surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Really another way? Mrs. mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? Alright, I'll go get the passport. Family's family, or it's against the law. Can't help you with this. You have to do the legally thing, right, to see if everyone versus getting everyone's... Yeah. So, against the law. Fine, I'll solve this myself, piss bits. So much for family loyalty, eh? I felt guilty saying no as well, to be honest. No, I let him go, actually. I think. I can't remember. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to blow into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. Tell me back in the actual. By the way, there's some amazing songs in this game. Some of the crap that happens, I love this game so much. Okay, yeah, I hung up on him again. Sorry, Dave. I can't remember what he was supposed to say. Surely it was. And he.
Or something.
Snuggle hugs.
That's the bastard.
Do I
Yeah,
play
we
this
don't
ad?
have those. My friend Janet says
There's a sign. Should we play? Should we play? Is this toy safe? Your toy must have with this Christmas. Not pause again. Give you time to answer. It does impact a part of the game. So, do we play the Snuggle Hugs ad? Yeah, I didn't mean to hang on Steve. Man, Steve's a coolish guy. It wasn't intentional. Like, yes, okay.
Don't blame me when it explodes.
Alan James
5,
and Crazy Neil.
4,
Crazy Neil.
3.
Go. Okay.
Good evening.
Play suspicious sticky note,
Our
yes.
main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold.
You know, no, I'll pause. Do I do A or B for the image? I'll let you choose this as well. Why not? There's only one of them I'm going to choose, and that's because it changes a song that happens. But that's not for quite a while later, I don't think. But there's an amazing song. Hey.
With a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavourable rumblings already heard from overseas, I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia
A or B?
Remington as their new CEO.
So that's for a CEO of Remington Fist. Again, what you choose to show here does impact parts of the game later on. So, do I make the new CEO look prestigious? Or I can gamble it out prestigious?
The
No?
following photo,
Okay.
taken from our archive,
Being nice to
gives
her.
us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded.
They're gonna be a bad
Sophia's
idea. Oh,
appointment,
it's too late.
with stocks rising
Sorry.
30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snuggle Hugs.
Hey, with the Snuggle Hugs.
It'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford.
So, A or B? Scientists going, exploring, make them look happy together, or not so happy together. B.
Today set off to explore Dante's Taint. The recently discovered cave system was
Going to
previously
Dante's Taint.
unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology,
I really want to know what a fucking flood is.
the imposing central
I have no
cavern
idea.
and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised that the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results. Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was
Right, so to make a footballer leaving a club with a chick or with a sip. Haha. Yeah, that was a shit joke even by my standards. And I really don't have high standards. With the chick, okay. Could be a nicer footballer.
Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very program. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for
Do you mean like Dante's Taint? I don't think it's real.
Grievous bodily charm.
Real cute.
Promising a radical new position on crime. How afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who...
Oh, what's one do I do? A or B? Oh, gives an island? Hey, okay.
Seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police, and less oversight, are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, and mega morph with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
And interference time.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that
I guess you're only like Alan.
We will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't...
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand...
You see, I need a sense of bollocks, but I don't need a sense of orgy.
Maybe they've
I understand what I need to censor in this.
Being the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first.
Oh, I have no idea about like real world politics. I just know politics in this game.
Properly funding our public services, they're already They're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Ellen?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan.
Lovely.
What does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Oh, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I
There you
think
go.
it might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
I love that. I can explain it for you, but I can't understand it for you. There's a snuggle hug dad, by the way. What the fuck?
It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I'm just saying what you want.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly.
10 seconds, everybody.
Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now.
4, 3.
Okay, well that's a hard and a half.
In our second segment, we're going to be taking
Oh,
a
no,
deep
not
dive
this
into the
bit.
state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move
That
this
was down.
serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go
Oh
behind
yes,
the
Snuggle
headlines
Hugs is
to meet
awesome.
the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry.
service.
It's so difficult to focus on the things I
Can
need
I
to
have a
do.
moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that...
Oh, well, this one's just as normal.
Jeremy, a bloody gimps escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help,
Forgot
please?
censor.
As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much.
We can go
It has
back
to be
and
claimed
hear
it's
what they
the
were actually
immigrants
saying.
who are responsible for the moral decay.
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And
Off you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty, you beast, Clive.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted,
Yes,
it's time to get to
uninterrupted. Definitely.
Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan. He's agreed to talk
Like he
to us
menaced
today,
the swan.
which is also, I believe, his birthday.
I
Many
think
happy
it's
returns,
way
Tony.
too early.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sopen!
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
Sopen!
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
Sopen!
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy?
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Jesus!
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, lads. Believe that!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Holy crap! Too hard to focus.
Piss off.
Smooth, incisive journalism.
I can have you fired.
You'd miss my charm.
James is right. I'm Alan James. Alan James is right in front of you.
I don't want to scare you, but you should be scared.
There must be something in the food!
I don't want to upset you, but you should weep for the world.
They're gonna take your poor sweet grandma.
Oh, where is he? In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the wall. Look, it's all right, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be? This is on you.
10 seconds, everybody. We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from schools.
Stop then, you're gonna love what's about to come up.
Today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle.
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grants?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Oh God. Here we go. Welcome to the musical segments.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Tears.
Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah.
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel laps. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum, and for dinner he had to wait. Oh, where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
We've got the ornaments for you. You want something like vases or vases or another cactus to go with your first cactus or this, a crazy Christmas frog or a toad, woodpeckers, a cool pineapple.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can.
Leave the problem. We need more support from ministers. Helen, what are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs
Yep, my
of the
mic
Justice
did die.
Department that we should be concerned about.
Crap, how long was that dead for?
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need...
Oh, for God's sake.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand.
I can hear what the
Quite a
argument
picture
is.
of a burdened legal sector there.
Oops.
Gregory Judge, thank
Sorry
you for
about
joining
that.
us.
I cannot believe you, Helen. I would have expected this from your sister, but not from you.
When are you going to realise
Ah.
I'm not her, Greg?
Oh, trust me, between
My
the
bad.
drinking and the arse, I'm very aware.
Anyway, see, I had said that, it's not really Troy versus everything else. It's, gets a lot unrealistic, well, at least what I'd assume, I'd hope to be unrealistic quite fast at times. Anyway, what's my drink? You come home after another long shift and find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Dan's gonna pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't weird up. Underlined twice. So it's your fault now. He sulkily pressed play in the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. Yeah. I got on to like 2 o'clock, but other than that, it's like nothing else on. My roommate got a scar a couple of days ago, so might end up going on a drive or something, but other than that, literally nothing to do. Starting to get light outside though. Let us know what's that. We still take this stuff occasionally. I'll finish this text bit then. No, I want to keep playing. I'll decide at the end of this text bit. So, just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you away and only a child can, bleeding but somehow defiant. Hey, don't diss my name. And also, I will have you know, I have had 5 copper bugs. 6 if you count the one I had while I was bowling earlier. God, I'm shit at bowling. But sounds sad. I am running out of lattes. It's very sad. You let him go as long as he promises to be home by 11. Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. He does off in front of a movie, waiting for his turn. You start awake to the sound of TV static. I'll be fine. My heart's ground, it does the beep thing. It's got midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. It's a school night and he promised. So you go over there and march him home, or you're tired in a bad mood. You trust Charlie. He'll be home soon. I'm alone now, I think. Good, so. That one. Arriving at a friend's house, you find yourself miraculously this is the same way when he sees you. Oh my god. White Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You always did have a soft spot for Christmas. He's sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. It's been an intense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It is the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. The clatter of cuddly is all that can be heard from Chris as stares. What the hell did I just say? The clatter of cuddly is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast, or you stay silent? This is what you say, by the way. Grandma. Your mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She goes back to herself with a sudden recognition. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely, she murmurs. It's been happening more and more lately. The cat and cuddly can all be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. You make a toast, or do you stay silent? Toast. Okay. It's time to raise a glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here. No thanks to you. Chris, says Sam. Come on now, it's Christmas. Can we put that behind us? Dina is like, I wasn't talking to you, or Sam's right. Let's try and enjoy ourselves. Second option. That'd be nice. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out in a cheap cut of chicken. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to go on at you. You know how much you love me, you chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not gonna like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning to go travelling this year? Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes it start to snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Chris, do us all a favour and shut your mouth, or ignoring Chris, you smile at your daughter. Ignore Chris. Better. We see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other culture, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know, money's really tight now. Right now, Graham's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. I'm sorry, I wish we could afford it, but we can't. Alright, fine, we'll find a way to make it work. Reminder, we are currently in worrying debt, but we can do it. So, I will make our debt worse, but I can eventually get out of debt quite easily-ish, I think. And that sounds a lot clearer than the others. This obviously does impact some of the stuff that happens later on. Yes, this actually is a kind of a big choice. Your choice. Don't forget, she is 19 years old. Make it work, but Chris. Okay. I can't. Well, what is money? Sam interrupts. Sorry, were you going to consult me on this, or are you just going to carry on pretending I don't exist? You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know, we haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. But luckily for someone, I agree. This is a great opportunity and I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at you. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as he starts clearing the plates. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. Welcome windfall. You listen to a pile of the accumulated post. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a... Yes, issues with the partner. Until a flash blue makes you out, recognizing the Teal Advanced logo on the envelope. You tear it open. Dear Winston Resonance, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm the receipt and validation of the new Assets and Welfare Redemption Scheme. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it's a pleasure to include a check, which we hope you'll see as a symbol not only for our gratitude to you, but of your unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your flesh, sweet and just paper cut, is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check, and a sizable one after that. Chris is right, advanced really are redistributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and the people. Boards together, Julia Sealsby and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burden lessens slightly. It's bliss. Yeah, that's fair enough. I will probably stop the stream now anyway. Oh, never mind, I can't yet. Yes, thank you. See you next time you join the stream. And also, current wealth is comfortable, so we could afford to send Susie away. Why does the zip of this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend. Usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together we can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase downstairs. The answering machine, latest latte dudes. Cozy machine is blinking the whole table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you'll be required to work this weekend. You'll have the sentence. The month immersion is currently concerning the raising tensions between our nation and foreign powers. The national nightly news team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Sharp time to annoyance then fury. What do you want to tell Sam? Circumstances bring on someone guessing you to grab a car keys from the distance that loop back into your car. Ignore the message you need to begin or apologize profusely to your spouse. But you really should get to work. I ignore the message. Message police just. Please tell me that's it. An old Malcolm return? I think so. Nope. I made it point. Okay. Yes, that was it. My permissions, for God's sake.